Lee Mason and John Brooks have been taken off VAR duty after their mishaps this past weekend, and the Premier League has publicly called out the PGMOL for some of these errors. What do you make of that, Gab?
The PGMOL is the company that supplies referees for Premier League games.
Who apologise to Arsenal and
I think this is the Howard Webb effect. I think this is Howard Webb, who I have a lot of time for. I think he wasn't just a good referee. I think he's a smart guy. He's a manager. He comes in and he realizes he's taken over the referees, and he says, you know what? If we make mistakes, let's admit it. If these guys are not good VARs, let's admit it. And I've said this all along. Being a video assistant referee and being a good referee on the pitch are two different skill sets. Just because Lee Mason refereed in the Premier League for a million years does not make him a good video assistant referee. I don't think he was that great a referee on the pitch either, but that's a whole other issue. They're two completely different things. Credit to Howard Webb for doing it. Credit to the Premier League for saying this is not good enough. You know what? This is your chance to improve. Go out and improve. UEFA have released their independent report into events at last season's Champions League final, Jules, and guess what? They're taking a lot of the blame.
In terms of organization, but also the French police, the French Federation, of course, who was also in charge of organizing that final. And remind everybody, it was a short notice because the final was moved away, of course, from St. Petersburg after the war to Paris. Still, we were there. It should have been much better. It was chaotic. The French trying to blame the Liverpool fans, saying, oh, without tickets, they tried to jump the fence. They were crushing people, pushing people, those hooligans, which was disgraceful. At least the truth is there. We knew the truth, but at least it's on paper, black and white now.
Important to have accountability.
Yeah. Ramon Menezes is the new Brazil manager, but only on an interim basis. Gab, is this because they're waiting for a certain Italian lover of pork products?
That is, of course, the big rumor. Carletto Ancelotti, he's been tapped for that. I don't know. He's always very coy about it. A lot of his former players and current players, obviously Vinicius and Militao, are part of the Brazil national side. They're supposedly pushing for him. I think he's open to it. I think he's open to it if Real Madrid decide to go in a different direction. Why not?
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.